Hello and welcome to round 5, the Circuit de Barcelona here in Spain. Again, I start on pole position. My team out I believe is 12th or 13th. But let's start the race. I am looking forward to today's race more than I was yesterday with where I was feeling.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix, a race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lee lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Vettel, Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas, Norris, Perez, Sainz and Max Verstappen, Rosberg, Stroll, Kimi Raikkonen and Ocon, Giovinazzi, Russell, Mick Schumacher and Giuliano Alesi, Latifi, Mazepin, Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty, and Yuki Tsunoda. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Right, let's sort this strategy out. Yeah, I'm going to go on to mediums, so I want to go to lap 7. So lap 7, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do lap 7 because my tyre wear ain't too shabby. Right, let's start the formation lap. The wheel spin's unrealistic again.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Well, I should say the wheel spin is realistic, but for how much I get is unrealistic. Right, I'm just gonna bomb around the circuit. Luckily though, the tyres don't go cold while you're waiting for the others to catch up. But it's always fun to do. Yeah, I'm expecting a very good race between the Ferraris and myself. My teammate actually is in 11th, so he did move up a place since Gasly had a penalty. I don't understand why he had a penalty after 5, well, on the 5th Grand Prix. Because as you know, the engine wear is completely different compared to 50% and 100% races. So I'm unsure why he took a grid drop unless his engine did blow up in the last race. But that would make no sense since I don't have random failures. But yeah, I think I'm a little bit too far ahead. But I don't mind. Do you know what? I'm going to cut the circuit. Reforming grid. It's all good. Computer took over anyway, so I ain't going to grumble. As you hear today, I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday. Like I say, I started having a cold. I'm slowly getting over that cold, so by Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I should have 0 sniffles and 0 coughs. But it's one of them things. Literally all I've done is just be a hermit.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I am thinking about re-downloading Formula 1 2019 and doing a couple of random races as the Haas Rich Energy team. So if you want to see any of them videos, let me know in the comments below, because I'm doing it all for our entertainment as well as yours who watches these videos. So yeah, it'd be really, really good to get some feedback. And here we go. Slow start. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Leclerc gets a good jump. Vettel gets bogged down. Leclerc going on the inside. Slow it down. There we go. Perfect. Oh, careful. Hey, how do I hit Leclerc? I think I hit him then. I don't feel no feedback on the pad, so I'm unsure, but I don't mind. I ain't going to take it personally, because at the end of the day, it's only a game. Also, what to talk about today? The fact that I'm one happy bunny. Why am I happy? Because I got my Cable Guys pad holders. I've actually got Spider-Man, Venom, Sub-Zero and Vader. Lord Vader. Darth Vader. So I've got 3 pads for them to hold. I am thinking about buying Wolverine, my favourite X-Man. Oh, gosh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying Wolverine, the X-Man Cable Guy holder. Because I'm thinking about having a collection of holders, just for fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to probably investing in that. Also, I am going to also invest in some more Rich Energy drinks off Amazon. Me and Blazing Dragon had one today, and we compared it to Emerge, and we both agreed that it's very similar. Emerge is slightly sweeter than Rich Energy, but I don't mind. Plus, it might help Mr. Story out as well with funds, so we can buy Haas F1 team for next year. If he's right on what he's saying, he's coming back next year for a team. And we all know Haas is probably up for sale next year. So, like I say, it'd be kind of cool to see. Would I like to be sponsored by Rich Energy in a video? Yeah, I really would. Because I've not had a sponsor yet, and I've been on YouTube now for a couple of years. I know I'm still a small channel with 230 subscribers, but come on. We all got to start somewhere. And my views are coming up as well, with certain people liking my videos, watching my videos. I know I don't do a lot of commentary on other games, but when it comes to Primal Carnage...
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, when it comes to Primal Carnage, I need someone to bounce off while I'm gaming, because if we game for, like me and Jay did, we game for an hour, and we have multiple rounds in that hour, and we talks about random stuff. I need that to happen in them sort of PvP games. It's like we tried to do commentary, me and Blazing Dragon, on Predator, and again, you only have my side of the audio. I don't know why his audio didn't pick up in the party when we had it all set on and all set up properly. I do want to look into that, so me and Blazing Dragon can do some commentary with our games, so you get to see what it's like with me and a close mate of mine. So yeah, I need to speak to Jay about that, because he is the one that got me, like I say, into the audio part of this YouTube earlier this year, and without him I would be still doing no commentary. So I have to thank Jay for that, and I always thank people that have helped me along the way with this YouTube channel, like my mate Luna. Yeah, I'm going to say this, and this could be controversial to people, but I am a furry. Yes, a furry. Yes, I've got a partial suit, so I've got a head. It's a bat head. It's grey and black. What's his name or her name is? I haven't really thought of a name. I was gonna go with Jinx with JYNX because I want to be extravagant. But I need to look into making certain wings because that's what I do with.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Yeah, it's like what I do with Minecraft and Sonic. I play as Rouge the Bat, and I actually have the skin to Rouge on Minecraft. So yeah, bats are my favourite animal. Especially the flying fox versions, the fruit bats. They are the cutest bats on in this world. And if I could work in a bat sanctuary, oh my god, it'd make my day. I know the UK has a few, but not in my area. And I don't drive, so getting to a sanctuary to help raise bats to go back into the wild, I need to really look into it. My mate Luna says I could set up the charity myself and have it in my back garden, but the downside to my back garden is though I keep having trespass onto the grass and across my property because I have the canal right at the back of mine, and I don't trust the kids around the area that I live in, because if I was to set up a sanctuary, I can guarantee that they would hurt, well, I'd say it probably would hurt the bats, but in more likeliness they would startle the bats and probably intimidate the bats, and I don't want to do that. So if and when I move from this area, I will look into having a bat sanctuary in my back garden, because I do really want to work with bats. Yes, I will be wearing the protective clothing as well, gloves, face masks, eye masks, you know, all the good stuff. And yeah, I really want to work with bats, and that's my aim in life. To be a successful YouTuber like Stampy, Squishy, Amy Lee, Whip, Mythical Sausage, Pixel Riffs,
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Gemini Tay, Pleasant Moon, Shubble, Joey, LD Shaladi,
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Smallish Beans and Solidarity Gaming. So I would like to be a little bit more successful along their lines, so my popularity would actually be quite good. Yeah, I know I don't leave my Twitter account in the chats or anything like that. It's because I'm a very personal, private man.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
I don't share a lot of things about myself online because I'm that sort of person. I am very, very close to my chest, and I only tell the people that are close to me certain things that I want them to know, because that's the way I am. I spoke about my mental health a few videos ago, I think on Minecraft, and I think I briefly touched up on here. But yeah, only the closest people know that I have certain mental health issues, and that's my personal business. If I want to tell people about it, I'll tell people about it, but I'm not going to just tell random people. But if you do suffer with mental health and you need someone to talk to about it, yeah, you've got counsellors and you've got doctors, but if you want to talk to somebody that is going through similar issues, then message me in the comments and I will direct message you with my DMs where I speak quite quietly and privately, because mental health is a very serious issue, and yeah, a lot of people don't understand it, or they are oblivious to what actually happens with people with mental health. So yeah, I don't talk about it, because at the end of the day, I do my daily videos, I do my daily struggles, and there's a few positive things in my life that I look forward to, and gaming, and I have done for the last 30 odd years, 35 years or so. I was about about 5-6 years of age when I was playing Mario on the SNES, so you know, I've been a gamer for the majority of my life. And
We're
yeah,
going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
excuse me, but yeah. But if I do want to make a Discord group, but I'm unsure what to call it. And in that Discord
Nico
group,
has come into the pits. He's in the pit lane now.
yeah, in that Discord group, I want to talk about video games and other serious issues as well that circle around in the life. And like I say, there's a lot of people who suffer with mental health, and I know Squishy's been quite open and honest about her mental health with certain videos she has posted, but them are the videos that she wanted to post herself, just to let her fan base know that she's okay, and why she took a small break from YouTube to get herself sorted. And I respect that. Some people don't talk about it, and that's up to them. But I've looked at all of Squishy's videos, and I must say I give her props for everything that she's done for people by just having that little bit of support that, you know, other people do suffer with it, and it's not a rare thing to happen to people. And box this lap.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Holy moly. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
So yeah, I know Squishy as well has done a lot of songs, and a few she's done herself.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Yeah, like I say, she's done a lot of songs, and a few songs have been quite catchy, and she's done a couple of covers as well. But her songs that she writes and produces herself, oh my god, they are amazing. Jungle.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, Jungle with Stampy. That song is really catchy, and I'll tell you what, that's my all-time favourite Squishy song. And I play that song every day or every couple of days, depending on how I feel. And that's one of my pick-me-up songs because it's really catchy, and yeah, I listen to the lyrics, and the lyrics actually, you know, they help people through. Certain songs help people through stuff, and certain films, you know, when you feel a bit down, you put your favourite film on or you put your favourite song on. And that's what I do. I listen to certain songs, and I will give a shout out. I will give a shout out to one Australian
That was our
artist
last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
who is a songwriter slash comedian, and is not suitable for kids under the age of 18, even though kids will listen to these songs. But his name is Kevin Wilson. He's been around for roughly 36 years, so when I was a wee lad he started out by the looks of it. Yeah, he is a comedic writer and song producer and everything else, and his songs are absolutely hilarious. I'll tell you why they're not suitable for kids, because they've got swearing in. But I know for a fact that my nephew, who was 13, was listening to songs like that throughout. And do you know what? It's the way society is. We can say, yeah, you ain't supposed to listen to him, but they still listen to him because that's what kids will do. But I won't promote it for underage kids because it's not suitable for that age. But I'm talking to the people who are over the age of 18. If you want a good laugh at a few songs, Kevin Wilson, Australian, and I'll tell you what, just a couple of his songs just makes me laugh. And yeah, I know Kevin Wilson will never see this video, but if he ever did stumble across this video, I think he'd be quite shocked with the shout out from an English person who stumbled across his songs via somebody else who introduced me to them songs. So yeah, When people say Australian, everyone's thinking Colin Minogue or Danny Minogue or Natalie Imbruglia, but no, Kevin Wilson. What else? What else am I going to talk about? Yes. Ah, yes. How long have I been a furry? Going back to that subject before I started talking about other stuff. Yeah. I found out I was a furry a couple of years ago. I tallied it up from this year, and to say that I've been a furry for about 31. Hold on. I was 6 when I started watching Samurai Pizza Cats.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And now we're anthropomorphic cats. Then I watched Robin Hood, Disney's The Fox. Again, anthropomorphic animal. I think what really started it for me was the Biker Mice from Mars
The
in
car behind you has started to drop
1994.
back. There's a gap beginning to form.
So 1993, 1994, the Biker Mice come out, so I would be 7 or 8. And I'm now 36. So, yeah, next year will be my 30th, so 29... yeah.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, if I say 93, just to be sure. So yeah, since 1993 I've been a furry, and I've only found out that I was a furry, like I say, a few years back. And that's actually quite funny, because I watch a YouTuber called Ash Coyote. Her videos are superb. She's done a furry documentary about 2 years ago. That's well worth a watch. It really is, because it tells you the people who sort of founded the furry community. And yeah, like I say, it's an in-depth, true documentary about true people. And it's based on true events and true stuff. Another furry I watched, but he's left the fandom because he had a little bit of drama. Now Corey is a GTA player. He does other games as well. He does a little bit of VR here and there, but he has got a second channel called Coyote Racing, where, oh pardon me, excuse me about that, where he does Formula 1, Assetto Corsa, Gran Turismo. You know, he does a couple of games here and there, just sim racing. And I'll tell you what, he will put me to shame on a racing game, because he's a bit like Arthur and Ben. He uses an actual steering wheel, pedals, and his setup is proper bang on, where I'm a pad racer. Now, to say that someone will put me to shame is not a insult to me, but I know there's players out there that are way better than me on most games, and I am better than some on others. That's the way the world is. Like my mate Blazing Dragon, now his gaming is mainly shooters, RPGs, where mine is a little bit more sporty. And yeah, I do like shooters.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I like RPGs, but you give me a sports game and I'm in my elements. But me and Blazing Dragon, now, we do Far Cry 6, and I did say I wanted to do a few videos on that, but it's hard to do when he's working, because I don't play it without him, because I watched, when he had the game first, I watched him via Game Share, and the first few missions he walked it, as you do, as you level up. And then he came to certain missions where you would need a second player. So I said to him, I'll grab the game and I'll jump on with you. But I won't do the game without him, because the areas that we're in is a 2-man mission. I wish you could have 4 players or 3 players, to help you. So it would be more entertaining with a couple more players. You know, you could then have a party of 4 people, play for a couple of hours, do videos on it, you know, and have a crack of a time. But it's one of the games that I like to chill to after I've done all my videos. Watched all my YouTubers that I watch, because I do watch YouTubers. I've given them shout outs over the course of Formula 1, just Minecraft. So yeah, like I said, there's a few YouTubers I watch. And
We're leading our teammate by 31.6 seconds.
And for me, Far Cry 6 is just a relaxing game. As soft as it sounds, it really is. I can sit there with Blazing Dragon and I can just talk to him about random stuff while doing the missions. And it's superb.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Once I can find out how to sort his...
Caution.
Once I can find out how to sort out his audio to join my party, you will see actually how good we actually bounce off each other. Me and Jay have got one bounce, you know, where we bounce stuff off because that's the way we was. With me and Blazing Dragon, it's a little bit different because me and Blazing Dragon have been mates now. Oh, hold on, let me work it out. It would be 2000 and it'd be 2007, 2008, roughly.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, it would. I met Blazing Dragon through a mate of mine, and we went out drinking. And my one mate is an avid Man United fan, and of course I sat there in the pub with Blazing Dragon, my mate AJ, and Blazing Dragon's roommate at the time, Karen, and we sat there talking, drinking, and AJ kept talking about Man United, football, when I wanted to get to know Blazing Dragon and what his interest was, and you know, to get to know him. And I had to tell AJ to button it on more than one occasion because he kept putting in about football. And don't get me wrong, I love football. But when you meet somebody for the first time, you don't want to be talking.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
You don't want to be talking to somebody all day long in a pub about football, because even I can get bored of talking about football. And I can talk about football from all over the world, from Japanese leagues to the American league to the Spanish league to the Italian league, you know, and up and down the UK league, including the Irish league and the Scottish league. Now, like I say, so I met Blazing Dragon and we hit it off, and you know what, it's the best thing I've ever done, and I have to thank AJ for that, for me meeting one of my long-term friends. And yeah, and I'll give him Blazing Dragon a couple of shout outs over the last couple of videos, but I know he'll watch this video tomorrow and he won't realise that I do actually value his friendship more than he realises. And hopefully when he hears that message, he'll probably message me on Messenger or wait for me to talk to him in a party later on the night, and I'll tell you what, he'll thank me again. And he don't need to thank me, and I've just won the race. That race flew by.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
But yeah, Pierre Gasly gets driver of the day. He did start technically last but one, 21st. So he must have finished at least 11th.
Effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Lee increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the pick.
Well, you've put me in a bit of a tight spot today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly. He kept a cool head under pressure and made the most of some difficult circumstances.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Right, I just looked at the bottom of the grid, and I will say this: how did Mazepin get 2 pit stops and a lap down when I didn't actually overtake him? Latifi and Verstappen unlucky. Ricciardo down to 14th and I don't know why. Leclerc was down to 10th after he hit me by the looks of it. Rosberg did well to get 4 points. And in general, that wasn't a bad race.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Would you say that your rival is still on your level?
We all underestimated you, didn't we? Your team did an incredible... It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today. Great. Well, that's everything.
I don't actually know what she was talking about with the collisions. I only hit Leclerc once, apparently. Has the team achieved 10 laps? Hold on, I've just done 17 laps. Hold on, how does that one work? It says do 10 laps during the race weekend. I've just done 17 laps. Plus practice and qualifying. That's bugged out.
Our income's solid at the moment.
Oh
We should
Lord.
start considering where we can look to invest the profits we're making back into the
4,
team.
3, 1, 2, 3, and look, 3. Now my R&D just failed. That was frustrating. 12 days, that ain't gonna come in on time. And neither is that one. Now can I do another one? Yes, I can. I've got no more R&D points. That's not good. Hopefully though, they'll all go on.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control.
Which means
We'll
someone
need
failed
to
again.
tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D
Oh gosh,
screen.
what's
You're
failed
not
now?
currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you
Well, that's not
consider
going to
to be
fail.
your rival.
Anything here
Think
failed?
carefully who you select. As
Nothing
while you'll
there
receive a
failed.
claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
What's failed? I see now red. I don't see now red at all. Clearly. Excuse me. That one? That one may have failed, probably. Okay. No idea.
Could
Go
you
to
take a look at this
events.
one? Thanks
yeah.
for dealing with that. The
Let's put some
department's appreciative.
durability morale on. Give the team morale. One
I know
failed
you were
again.
expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed.
I've got a
to follow
feeling
through
I ain't got enough money to,
You'll need to
or
tell the
R&D
team
points
what redevelop
to
via
sort
the
it.
R&D screen.
I have. But can I not rush it? No, I cannot rush it. 12 days. There's less than 12 days to the race. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. What's the messages, by the way? Cash flow. Yeah, I've got plenty of money, but I'm not touching that money yet until the end of the season.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Okay, I've got 17.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand
Okay, I've
Prix.
got 17 mil. I can touch it a little bit. But what do I touch? Fabricate quality control reduced by 20%. Build upgrades by 40. Max number of upgrades. Right, let's do that one. Let's do it on this one. That's 5. Oh, I've got 6. I haven't got enough to. Hold on. Isn't it? Hold on. What am I looking at? So, right. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm going to have to keep the rest of the money now until after Silverstone, for when I renew Nico Rosberg again. Nico Rosberg's finished twice without points, and you know what? I ain't knocking that. I'm not knocking that at all. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep Nico for another 2 seasons. So this season and next, and see what I do for season 4. But I'm going to end this video here. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, because I do daily content. And until the next one, I'll see you all later. Bye.